Yes, an absolutely massive game for Joe Schmidt's Chargers against New Zealand this coming Saturday. And here are four things they gotta do if they are to emerge victorious in this one. Well, the first thing they gotta do is we need to drastically improve our line out, which didn't perform well last Saturday. One of the things we can do here is introduce Tadhg Beirne into the fray. Certainly he's yet to get a proper chance at international level, and certainly he's done enough to show with Munster that he is worth a chance at this level. I know you say the All Blacks are a formidable outfit and we need a strong team. Well, Tadhg Beirne is certainly strong enough to get a chance, and as also with the Rugby World Cup coming up, we need to be experimenting at this point in time. Speaking of second rows, that leads me into our second big point, and that is that we need all our big guns to fire in a game of such high magnitude. Well, James Ryan is one of our big guns and has been since he came into this team. And James Ryan was impeccable against the Argentinians, making 18 carries, 13 tackles, and gaining 28 metres. A repeat performance is needed against the All Blacks. Now, Johnny Sexton, while he's kicking for penalties, is quite consistent. We'll need his kicking for touch to be better than it was last Saturday, as he tend to miss touch quite a bit. Certainly, I was reading an article on how to beat the All Blacks, and definitely they emphasised penalty kicking has to be on the mark. They cited the Springboks win over the All Blacks in the Rugby Championship, where Handré Pollard that day kicked 5 penalties from 6. And that was crucial to South Africa beating the All Blacks by 2 points that day. So certainly we need Johnny Sexton consistent off the tee. And a third thing we gotta do is we gotta start both halves very well. This was one of the things that was crucial to our win over them in Chicago 2 years ago. There was only 3 minutes on the clock when Johnny Sexton took an opportunity for a penalty. We were 3 points ahead in as many minutes. And we made an explosive start to the second half as well. In the second half, there was only 6 minutes gone into the half when Simon Zebo crossed the line for a try, putting us ahead by 30 points to 8. And while the All Blacks did make a bit of a resurgence, they couldn't make up the ground, and Ireland won 40 points to 29. And one other very important area is the centre selection, where we gotta get the selection right here. There's talk from numerous sources that Sonny Bill Williams is going to be missing from the All Blacks, and he would be a massive loss, regardless of what replacement they have, and we need to exploit it. Now, Robbie Henshaw is likely to be missing, and while Will Addison came in against the Argentinians, I'm not so sure if he would be up to the required standard. So, certainly while I have my doubts about him, I think Gary Ringrose might be a better replacement. There's talk that Gary Ringrose is back in the team and is back and is training well. Now, the other question is whether he's match fit or not. But definitely I would say that if he's not match fit, that we certainly need him to come on very early off the bench, as I feel he would be of use to us here. And certainly he was instrumental in our Grand Slam win last year, and also was brilliant for Leinster in their Champions Cup. So when you look at replacements, he's one of the best options. Chris Farrell is another great option here if he was fit, and Ireland will need the Munster man back as soon as possible. But certainly, given what's there, we should be looking to get Gary Ringrose playing some part, if not a full game, if he's fit next Saturday.